This is called a fly lizard because that lizard is trying to catch that delicious looking fly. Yum, yum. You'll need a piece of paper on a horizontal orientation, your Sharpie for drawing, and some watercolors. Now before we start today, I want to show you, if you have paper that has marks on it, just turn it over and work on the back side. In this case, I've got some paint right there, but we're going to fill up the whole page with watercolor so that won't even show. Now let's start with the lizard. Before we put him in his environment, let's draw the foreground, which would be a little grass. We've done this before. Let's do a few big leaves too. He's going to sit here in the middle, but we can fill up the foreground with some grass, different lengths or different heights. Let's do a piece here. Make that a little stem. A little bit here. All right, let's start with his head. His body's gonna go around that way. So let's start right here. Curve around and then go back behind whatever you've already drawn. I'm gonna stop right there and fill in the bottom here in a minute. Now curve around here. This is gonna be his funny face. And give him some eyes. That kind of tells us where we are. I'm doing these sort of googly eyes because he's got his eyes on this fly up here. And then do the bottom of his mouth, his neck. Funny looking fella. All right, now he's got this long tongue that's gonna go out. It's gonna catch this fly. Now let's double that line. We've done that before. And at the end of that tongue, we're gonna add a fly, which is just, you know, a solid dot or a solid circle or dot with some wings. Okay. All right, now let's do his four legs here. Let's come down, and I'm going to put him behind this grass. It's sort of duck feet. I'm just making this animal up. It really has no sense in reality. And then a curved hind leg. It's going to go out a little farther. Go behind anything you've already drawn. Doesn't have to look exactly like mine. And remember, if this is going too fast, just pause your video, and then we're going to connect that tummy. There. That's all there is. Let's add a little bit of a lizard head here. Or lizard back and head. Here we go. Oh, I have to skip behind what I've already drawn. All right, now let's add a little bit more tall grass or leaves. It could be leaves here. All right, now I'm going to have some coming from, he's in the jungle. Or some coming from the trees up above. And leaves, remember, are 3 curved lines. 1, 2, and I go behind whatever I've already drawn. 3. Let's do another one here. He's hiding in the grass. Let's put a little bit of grass here. He's filled up. I'll put some here. Okay. That's all the drawing you have to do. Now the exercise for today is I'd like you to put a lot of, you go over his eyes, put a lot of paint down, and then I'd like you to mix the colors. You know, remember watercolor likes to dance and play on the paper. So the exercise today is to mix your watercolors and let them dance and play on the paper. This is a crazy animal, so it doesn't really matter what color you use. All right, and then I'll do a little bit of, let's do a little bit of green, brown. All right, this is our wild little guy. And then once you do the greens and blues of the grass, then let's do a nice wild sky. You know, just fill it up. Now go around your fly to keep his wings white. And if you'd like to continue with crayon resist, you could do that. But I'm just showing you, I'd like you to mix these colors on the page. That's what makes this so beautiful. Whoops, I went over his tongue, but that's all right. I'm going really fast here. Remember, just pause your video. I'm trying to just give you examples of things that I'd like you to practice today. There's mixing the blue with the purple, the green. All right, I'm gonna let this go so you guys can have some fun. This is where we started, but look at the mixture of the colors in the lizard and in the sky. Blues, greens, and purples in the sky. And look at this big, beautiful leaf. Very nice. This little fella, he colored his lizard with marker and then this guy with watercolor. You could do that too. Here's a striped lizard. Look at how the tongue stands out on that. Very, very nice. And this one's particularly fun. It was done vertically. I really like this one. Okay, kids, you have some fun. Bye.